Guten Tag und herzlich willkommen auf freeedge.de. Heute geht es wieder mal um ArcoLinux. Und zwar gab es da beim Update einige Fehlermeldungen. Dann habe ich mich mit Erik auseinandergesetzt bzw. gechattet. Und zwar beim Update eben gab es ständig Fehlermeldungen und er sagt, das ist ganz einfach. Das sind die Mirrors. Also gib einfach Mirror ein. So, Passwort. Das gibt es nur unter ArcoLinux, so wie ich das sehe. Hier werden die Mirrors aufgelistet und dann anscheinend der schnellste wird dann benutzt. Nur kurz warten. Das war's. Und dann einfach Update eingeben. Gibt es auch anscheinend nur unter ArcoLinux. So, aber Update war natürlich schon fertig. Ja, was gibt's noch? ArcoLinux hat Samba bei der Installation rausgeworfen. Hierzu das ArcoLinux Video 722.
Welcome. The video is going to be about Samba. This is a VirtualBox system. 18.12.7 has been released mid-December of 2018, and we decided not to put Samba on it. There are different reasons for it. One is that we had an error popping up. Every user saw when he was shutting down. We actually saw a message, and it was a red message telling, hey, Samba is not started, and people got worried and all that. Let's see if Google finds it. Samba ArcoLinux. Maybe there's a file somewhere. I don't think it's in here. No. So we need to go to arcolinux.com, and we've rearranged everything so we could actually use the tag cloud as well, and look for the word Samba in here. That's it. And in general, we have also somewhere the word Samba, alphabetically applications Samba. So there was an issue at some point in time, November 2018. There was this error message, and everybody saw this failed to start Samba daemon, and everybody was concerned. Now, what we don't want to have on ArcoLinux ever is an application that brings frustration and errors like this, that throw us errors like this. That's not feeling good. Meaning, learn, enjoy, and have fun is not having a failed message up there. So this update came along. We can't do anything about it in the sense that Samba is developed by somebody else. We just get the update in, and everything broke. So we did find out a solution how to fix, so everything is fixed and Samba can be used. But due to this problem, and of course after reading more and more articles as well, considering security as well, since opening up your ports for communication in your network is a vulnerability nevertheless. But if you want it, it can be installed. But the thing is, this is version 18.12.7, and as from now, Samba is not standard installed. But we've made it easy for you guys. So what do you do then? When you have 18.12.7 installed, you go to Thunar, Ctrl-H, or View, Show Hidden Files, and there's a lot of stuff in here. As In the hidden files is where the fun is. In the .bin we have here lots of nice little scripts you can run, like this sysinfo. It's something that people always ask me online, hey, what's this little thing that you put on there when you make a little screenshot? You just put it up there and everybody asking, hey, what is this? So that's that. So a lot of interesting stuff, but also stuff to keep rolling. So if you did not do a clean install, you might have run these things in here. But in the main, we have added here the install Samba and the 150. So the 140 and the 150 is what you need to install to be able to communicate again with your Windows and your Mac PCs in your network. It's not for internet, it's for your home network. And I only hope, I stress that, I only hope you're working behind a firewall at home. So everything comes into your router, it's called in English, I think, router, right? Comes in there, there's a great firewall in there, and then everything behind it is what we call the LAN, or local area network. So everything should be protected because of this firewall being there. Otherwise, you're open to the world. So the point is, if you want to have Samba, you do a list to say, okay, these are the things you can have. So I ask you to run 140. This you run if you want Samba installed on this machine. So if you want people to connect to this computer, and then you're gonna say, my sister is called, I don't know, a name, and you give the name in. So I'm called Eric. This guy Eric can connect, and what is his password? You know by now. That's my password. So anybody connecting, of course, is a virtual machine. So no, but you can connect to this computer, the Samba server, if you log in as Eric and if you know the password. It's not finished. What you need to do as well is go into the file system, etc, Samba, and we have different things in here. So this is exact copy. This should not be any way different. So exact copy. And this one, so this one is what we use. This is just text. And this one, the last one, is coming from Samba itself. So you have the original from the company itself. And these things are the things we've changed. So we want to see our Windows line. That's this line here. And this is coming from the ArcoLinux wiki, I believe it was. And in the end, it's important to say, okay, if you want to share something with your home network, then you can say, let's delete this dot semicolon, it's called, yeah, semicolon, and let's open up a folder. So open Sublime Text, you need to save it. So Sublime Text is the best way to go. It allows you to save on these protected parts of your system. This needs to go. Delete, 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 delete. Save. There you go. Now, what did I share? I shared a folder in home Eric shared. So of course you're not named Eric, so you should change it and change Eric into your username. Delete semicolon characters to activate. I have to make a folder. Okay, fine, no problem. I can make a folder. Control H, right mouse click, create folder, shared, create. That's it. Anything you put in here, anybody else can see. Of course, if you want to share another folder, you do so. If you want to have music or video, anything goes. But I always tend to move it to here, and when it's not needed anymore, delete it again. So we have a shared folder. Great. It's browsable, guest is okay, public yes, writable yes. So people can actually dump something on it as well. If you don't want it to be writable and just sharing with the people in your network, and say, okay, don't touch it, don't want you to delete the pictures or the video or anything, then you say writable no. But basically this is an all-way kind of simplistic way to share, simple share for home purposes, never for Active Directory purposes or anything like that. It's just for Mary and Fred stuff, wow, something like that. So basically, that's that for you. But what you need to do as well, if you've done this shared, you have to run the 150. What 150 is doing is making sure you can see the network. So browse network, nothing to be seen, but you need to tell the computer, hey, get me my software to go and discover the network. So if that's not installed, you can't see anything either. So you need to install all these elements, these Lego blocks. So this is Avahi, and it created a symlink, sorry. And well, there's just one thing to do now, and that's reboot. So start by rebooting. If we do let's do this prior to rebooting. We ask, hey, what is the status of our SMB? Then it's already up and running. So that's a good sign. So everything, our configuration is working. There's no error. But anyway, my suggestion to you, after all these things here, reboot and see if you can, well, find your computer. So in the end, if you're a network, you're able to browse the network. There it is already. And it's due to the 150 script that we ran that we see now this ArcoLinux, which is itself, of course, is just the folder itself, but you connect to it, you say, hey, let's go to my own great folder. Okay, done. And now we're sharing over the network, as it were. I know it's a VirtualBox, but you have to explain it somehow. All right, enjoy Samba. So Samba is not that difficult to install. 140, 150, get it. It's in here in Eric. Well, in my case, Eric.bin main. It will stay here. It will only update in version number. So if something changes again with Samba, we'll update the version and you'll take the last version that you have in here. All right, cheers. Have fun with Samba.
So, noch einen kurzen Nachtrag zu diesem Video, und zwar diese, was haben wir denn? Diese Schrägstrich, nein, Punktschrägstrich war das. In Eriks Video funktioniert bei mir nicht. Ich habe das dann mit Bash aufgerufen. Weitere Videos über ArcoLinux findet ihr hier. Dann danke ich euch für euer Interesse erstmal. Das war dieser Videoabschnitt. Ciao.